Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to draw Mew, which I think is pretty cool. So, I will now show you how to draw Mew from Pokemon in a perfect way. First step is I have what I call my arsenal. I have at least 2 sharpened pencils, a stack of colors, an eraser if your pencils don't have good erasers like mine, and a blank sheet of paper, obviously. So, first thing we need to do is get set up. We have to choose which colors we're going to draw. I think we're going to use pink, blue, and more blue for the eye. That's alright. If you need a sharpener, you can use it. Since I have a sharpener, I'm going to use it. So, first thing first, let's do this. Number 1 is this. We are going to do this. First you do a round oval, very lightly, just very lightly. Don't do super black lines or else you'll never be able to erase. Large oval. Do it the sides, kind of like this, like I'm doing. All that stuff is my mom and my sister playing on my dog. All the sound back there, so just ignore it. Here I've got my kind of oval-shaped head. Then you will kind of like do the cheeks like this, kind of like corners or something. Then you'll just go this one a bit harder, not so soft. Next, you make the Mew snout, because he has a little snout, as you see. And his ears, you then make his ears. They're pretty easy. You just draw triangle shape, kind of curved. If you don't like the shape that much, you can make it a bit thinner or fatter, whatever you need to. Then just snout's pretty good there. We've got Mew's head. Now I'm gonna draw him in a pretty basic position. Once you master how to do this position, you can draw like a potato-shaped thing, a jalapeno-shaped body. Well, not a jalapeno-shaped, but maybe like an eggplant or something. Yeah, an eggplant-shaped body, like this. One end might be here. That's giving it a little good touch. And now, right. Then you can draw his arm. Extend it out, or if you want, you can draw it just like laying down like this. So now I'm going to draw it, extend it out. I'm going to draw him ready for battle. He has 3 fingers, remember? And he has 3 fingers. And now, on his other arm, it's going to be more behind, so I'll make it a bit, just a bit, a little teeny tiny bit. If you don't want to make it a bit smaller, you don't have to, but I would recommend, and it gives it a nice touch at the end. It's kind of looking pretty sucky right now, but you'll see it ends up really good. Okay, so we've got this. Now you need to kind of erase this to a light portion until it's really light. And now you have to draw this, a curve right here, curved thingy here. And then let's go. And then you're going to draw like another eggplant shape piece. Was missing, so eggplant shape. Draw it this, like this. Then curve it here and do this. If you want it a bit more stretched out, you can do it. I'm doing him in a basic battle position. I'm going to draw his toes. It's pretty easy to draw his toes. If you really don't know how Mew looks like, you can get a Pokemon book anywhere, or if you really don't know what some Pokemon look like and you really want to draw them with a lot of detail, you could get or look it up in the internet. There's pretty good images in there. You want to draw his other foot? You can see these are like rough, sketchy lines, but at the end, it's pretty good. Do some detail on the head, not so fast. And remember to do it lightly, so you can always go back and change it if you don't like it, pretty much. And if you think it's looking pretty sucky, don't just let yourself be drawn to an end by that. Just keep on going, and then you'll learn how to, like, the book, when you, like, really see, like, one of those, like, drawings, it doesn't say how to draw them, but, like, I just teach my friends to do it this way, and they, like, can do it, like, super good, like me, so I'm just going to teach it to you that way, too. Okay, so we all know Mew has a really long tail. So first we're going to start with some rough sketchy lines. We're not good at curves to you, doesn't matter. I'm going to draw it kind of in a hook ending. It's going to look pretty cool, like he was ready to battle his foe. And it has like a little, it gets a little fatter at the end, like this. It really doesn't, and then it's pretty curved in here, and then we'll do this. And this looks pretty cool. Now, you all think it's not Mew because of something. The eyes, I forgot the eyes, you're gonna say. No, I haven't forgotten the eyes yet, people. Draw some triangles here. And then we're going to draw an oval here and an oval there, depending on where you want the light source to be coming from. It's coming from above, so I'm going to do it there. I darken it out. It's going to help me. It's called negative and positive space. When you see, it actually really works at the end because it helps you decide if you're going to make it dark or not dark. Or when you master it, you can make your own Mew, Ultra Mew, Blue Mew, whatever. First, you have to learn negative and positive space. Okay, so that's it. Here we go. That's it. Pretty much it. You're gonna say, "Oh, that doesn't look like Mew." Even if I write it in for you, you're going to be like, ew, I've seen better pictures of Mew. Doesn't matter. I am going to color it in now. Look. Blue. No. Okay. I've got my pink. ready. I think my done. Very lightly, just coloring the whole body. Face, eyes, not the eyes, not the eyes. Just don't touch the eyes for now. Just very lightly coloring the whole face. Color in the whole face. Whole face. Keep on going. Then you make it like this. And then keep on going, keep on going. See, I'm doing it very lightly. Don't go too rough on it. Go lightly, 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 lightly. Just go through the whole body. Doesn't matter. You're going to say, where's the shading? Where's all the shading? You'll see, you'll see. Once you're done with shading in the whole body, with coloring in the whole body, very lightly, you can add shading. That way, if you mess up with the shading, you won't have to, like, go back and change it. Okay, now, finishing his arm. There we go. That's great, Mew. Now, I'm just going to do in some shading. Do it now a bit more harder. Lines around his cheeks, maybe. Light source is coming from above. I'm doing it from above, so I'm going to do the shading under. I'm not going to really focus it on above because that way I'll ruin the light source stuff. Here, I think I'll do this. I'll give it a nice touch. All this darker shading, darker shading, darker shading, darker shading. All this darker shading. I'm going to do this darker shading, and then there's a bit of light on this foot, and then I'm going to do it a bit more dark in this foot. He's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, my Mew. Mew. There we go. Under the fingers. Doesn't matter if you need to take a break, or if you need to sharpen your pencil, or your colored pencil, or anything you have. And guys, you don't have to use colored pencils. You can use markers too if you want to. You can use markers, paint, anything you want. If you want to give it a nice 3D effect, I would recommend markers. And I know how to make it 3D. Like if you buy 3D glass, like from movies and stuff, you can literally like see it popping out of the picture. You just if you have the 3D glass, you just color it in with markers with dirt. You have to make a combination of warm and light colors, which are like light colors or cool colors are like blue, green, brown, and warm colors are like pink, red, yellow, orange, and that kind of stuff. Now we're gonna delete this black lines. You already know what you're gonna do. I'm gonna grab this blue, a darker blue, and put it right here. You're gonna wonder why the light source coming from above. That's how Mew's eyes look. They look exactly like this. You're gonna wonder that. Believe me. Look exactly like this. If you need to give it some detail when you erase it again, doesn't matter. You can go back and give it more detail. Done. So I'm done with my Mew. It looks pretty professional. And if you want people to know who you are, you can autograph it. I autographed it here. So, it's my Mew. Okay, hope you have had fun with this, and I hope you really learn how to draw Mew. I'll keep doing more how to draw Pokemon videos soon, so keep in touch. Subscribe.